What's up YouTube, Dave from Simple Games. We are here with Joe, and Joe is going to be bringing us a Zark introduction and combo and how you get this guy out. So for those of you who don't know what Zark is, Joe will also explain who he is. There he is right there. So I will try and zoom in on Zark just so you can, actually I won't zoom in on him, I'll bring him up if the camera will let it focus. And this is a proxy, so Joe, can you quickly explain who Zark is?
Well, Zark makes his debut in the anime, and is in the anime it's a fusion of all of the extra deck monsters. So here is a fusion, synchro, pendulum, and Xyz. But obviously in TC they just made him a fusion. His requirements are a dragon type of each extra deck plus pendulum. And
so one fusion, one Xyz, one synchro, and then one pendulum. Yeah, dragon, cool. And
harder on paper, seems to be quite hard to bring out, and that's made him some really strong effects. On summon, he board wipes the entire opponent's field. He can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. And if he himself destroys a monster in battle, you can special summon a Supreme King Dragon from your deck or extra deck. We can only summon one of those at the moment, because that's the only one they've made. But who knows, maybe in the future they'll make some more.
Okay.
And
this effect is OCG effect?
OCG effect, like right. This is a legit card, it's the cover card of Maximum Crisis, and this is his exact effect. So I've come up with a 3-card combo that has to be done during your turn 2, so you have to go second to pull this off. But if you do, you'll get Zark out, all of them just 3 cards, so you'll still have 3 remaining cards in your opening hand. So put Zark over here, and so the 3 cards you'll need are Odd Eyes Fusion, Miracle Synchro Fusion. This can also be Dragon's Mirror, doesn't have to be Miracle Synchro, but I've gone with Miracle Synchro for deck purposes. And any level 1 tuner. I've gone with the Elan Miracles, that's in my Zark deck. So, to start things off, you'll play your Odd Eyes Fusion, since your opponent controls 2 or more monsters. You'll send from your extra deck a Pendulum Fusion, and Pendulum Xyz, or just any pendulum, so we'll go with Rebellion, and your Xyz of Absolute Dragon. Send those to grave, and you'll bring out your Odd Eyes Vortex. Now his effect can now go off, and you return a monster your opponent controls to the hand, so now you're left with 1, and you have your Vortex out. Then, we normal summon our level 1 tuner, in this case Lamia, and we'll sync with our Vortex Dragon and make any level 8 Dragon Synchro. I've gone for Scarlet. Now you can use the effects, so if you have like a Scrap Dragon, you can pop cards and you get rid of your opponent's last card, any back row you want to get rid of, or anything like that. So go for Scarlet. Then you play your Miracle Synchro Fusion or Dragon's Mirror, and you'll banish your Synchro Dragon, your Pendulum Dragon, your Xyz Dragon, your Fusion Dragon, all from the game, and you make your Zark. Simple, easy, only 3 cards. You don't minus really at all during this combo. And then depending on what cards you use, you can extend these plays or anything like that. So I've extended it so that you can end the board with not only Zark, but with Abyss Archfiend. So best way to do all of that is that once you summon your tuner and you make your synchro, if it's like a glow up bulb, or in this case Lamia, I can pop something, and Lamia glow up bulb can mill, get the tuner back, sync into your Abyss. So now all your materials are engraved for your second fusion spell, so you can end the board with that. But that's really it.
So we're not saying that Zark is going to be meta defining. Obviously, as you can see, it does take a huge amount to kind of, you've got to lose quite a lot of big beaters just to get him onto the board. However, you know, it's a fun set. For those of you that are fans of the anime, it's nice to know that he is doable, he is easy to be made out. Now, in this combo, there's a couple of cards that you can search. So your level 1 tuners, you have the ability to search them with certain tuners. So obviously with DD Lamia, you can search it with a contract.
Yep.
So that gives you more alternatives to get that card to your hand.
Yep.
Odd Eyes Fusion, we have Skyrus. So Skyrus can search that out as well. I think the only card, unless I'm mistaken, that you cannot search would be the Dragon's Mirror or the Miracle Synchro Fusion.
Yeah, I'm just going to show.
That is probably you must open up with that. These have alternatives to search.
Yeah.
So it's relatively easy to find out. If you literally want to go, let's do an anime battle. Let's do Zark versus Reggie. Is it Reggie?
Yeah, Reggie. Yeah.
So if you want to do Zark versus DDDs with the new support or the new cards, you can have a really fun anime battle with your friends.
The reason I've gone for Synchro Fusion is because it contains fusion in name. Zark gets 3 support cards along with him in the set. So you have your Supreme King.
So this
Servant.
is Maximum Crisis.
Yeah, Maximum Crisis. So you'll get your Supreme King Servant Dragon monster who can, when he's summoned normal special, you can search one of your Supreme King gates to your hand. And these have effects depending if Zark's in play, but they also have other effects as well.
Obviously notice this is the 0 scale and the 13 scale that they've been talking about. So
which seems broken, but they have conditions where you can only pendulum if you control no monsters.
Yeah, so, sounds about right. It would be a bit broken if it's like 0 to 13,
summon,
just blue eyes, red eyes, Dark Magician just flood the board with beaters.
But the reason I've gone for this is because Gate 0, if you pop it and Infinity in your pendulum scales, you can search your deck for any fusion card. So this is why I've gone for Miracle Synchro, because as Dale said, I did play Dragon's Mirror, but I couldn't search it, so I had to hope to open it or draw into it. So I went for Synchro Fusion, and then I noticed I can search it. So I can search both these combos.
So with the support cards, you have the search ability. We will do a Zark deck profile, do not worry. This is literally just to show you, introduce you to Zark, the boss that he is, introduce you to a way that he can play. Joe will do a proxy Zark deck. It would be the next video coming up for you guys. So keep an eye on that. That'll be out hopefully Monday, so tomorrow. But yeah, this is literally just a hello, welcome to Zark kind of 101.
As a thank you for really liking the as we noticed you did like the DD ones. So
now again, as a disclaimer,
I've made this my thing.
Nothing is confirmed in the TCG until it's out in the set. But this is us saying, okay, if this all stays the same, you might want to pick up an Odd Eyes Fusion for a couple of quid, a Miracle Synchro Fusion, which not many people are going to be thinking about, but you can probably pick them up quite cheaply, can't you? A level 1 tuner, Lamia if you want to, if you haven't already got it. Abyss Dragon is obviously a touch of Joe, so you don't have to get that.
Nope.
Scarlight, dirt cheap, a couple of quid. Vortex reprint, a few quid. Odd Eyes Rebellion reprint, and then
this can be Raging Dragon as well. So if you're investing into the next set, you can grab a Raging Dragon.
So you're looking at, you know, to make this before the new set comes out, you probably drop a tenner. I would say get it now, because if it does hit big, which we don't know it will, you know, it could very much hurt you. So yeah, it's just a heads up. So this is Zark. Let's grab
Zark and his
servants. Supreme King, Dragon Zark. So there is Zark. This is how you make him go in your first turn, but go in second. Obviously, a couple of requirements were made and need to be met, but you can't complain with a free board wipe, a 4K, and I don't even want to go back over all the things that thing can do. It's disgusting. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Give us a big thumbs up if you like this video. And if there's any other videos like this that you'd like us to do to try and show you how they can be made in decks or how they can be doing, let us know, because Joe is on the job and that's what he will focus on. So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And as always, guys, happy doing! If you like that video, why not check out our other videos available? We've got more deck profiles, pack openings, and of course duels. And don't forget to click on the most important button of all, that subscribe button, right in the bottom left hand corner.